Hi guys, it's Piper, and so today I wanted to do chapter 8 and 9 of Hypnotic Writing, but I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because I really do encourage you to buy the book, and I'm just going to be giving you just a brief journal entry of it. Chapter 8 basically is you can't bribe your readers to read a letter, and so Joe gets this real important letter via Federal Express. And it catches the intention by enclosing a $20 bill. And so, of course, like a catchy headline, you're like, oh, wow, this is interesting, you know? So this person sends him a wonderful email at first, and it's very powerful, and it caught his attention. But then he just tanks after that because of the fact that he puts his ego in front of the featured benefits of the products and services he wanted to sell. So he pretty much says, I'm in a jam, I need money, I'm flat out broke, however I can afford I need to buy a motorcycle. However, he continues that he made some really bad business decisions in this sales copy. And basically, he follows it up by saying, I'm on vacation, so obviously he has a little bit of money to invest. And that he will be hopefully working with Joe within these 2 weeks, even though he's flat out broke. And so the author, of course, Joe Vitale, is already a well-accomplished marketing genius, but this guy continues to say that he is a marketing genius as well, but he doesn't back it up with any kind of credibility. But he wants to do a joint venture with Joe and split 50% of the profits. So it's a really complex and kind of weird letter, and it was just a terribly written one because of the fact that the guy just only talked about himself, except for the credentials of who he is and why why Joe would ever want to even release any kind of information to his list about this guy and this joint venture. The only thing he said was that, of course, he would want to split 50% of the profits. Okay. But still, without any kind of value or why, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, and not to mention Joe is already a marketing specialist, and so they do the same exact thing. So why would he want to give his clients away to this guy? So anyway, hypnotic writing happens when you focus on the story that describes a common bond between you and your list. And so you're describing a featured benefit, and so it's an emotion, and people buy off emotions more than logic. So you have to remove your ego. Do not sell on your list. Just suggest, or recommend. It's not about you. It's not about your product. It's not about a service. It's about how you are going to help others prosper or benefit or learn. It's talking about the benefits from the comforts of using that product. And so with chapter 8, it's about basically describing what you're going to do in your sales copy and feeding that emotion. He also suggests to get a thesaurus, because there are words that we could say, this was a great product, but then great can be overused. But if you use something other than great, like fantastic product, kind of sprites you up because, you use a different kind of adjective. So use that thesaurus, and the rule of thumb is always write as if you're speaking to a third grader, because people are going to be more receptive to that. So in chapter 9, he pretty much is going into details about what is hypnotic writing. And so it's actually a test in which you are going to practice your first ad copy. And so I'm going to try to show you this. Where is it? Excuse me, I'm finding chapter 9 right now. He gives you a picture, and it gives you the benefits of it. Here we are. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Okay, he gives you this picture, and it's so 1960s retro, and basically it's a massage pen. Okay, and then he just gives you the description. So get a piece of paper and a pencil, and what you do is just give he's going to give you the product descriptions, and they are the unique metal ball pen point pen with built-in massage, a rugged metal construction, attractive design, patented massage function, replaceable ink refills, and batteries included. It's not hypnotic writing, it's just giving you all the features of the pen. But what you need to do is kind of figure out, why would somebody want to buy a massage pen? Is it practical? Some people will say no, it's crap. Some people, it's a stupid idea. But then other people might actually look at it from a different angle. And so this is where Joe says, imagine, and this is his sales copy or pitch on it, imagine you had a teensy-weensy masseuse to carry around in your shirt pocket. Anytime you desired, you could order your mini masseuse to soothe your tired muscles and rub away your tensions. Now, imagine this tiny masseuse had a pen sticking out of his head and ran on batteries. Well, you're not likely to come across a miniature pen-headed masseuse, but here's the next best thing. Introducing the world's first massaging pen. Okay? And that's hypnotic writing. He's trying to convince people, of course, to buy into this ridiculous product. He also suggests that you can also take a look at a copywriter's perspective by using a website called www.stupid.com. And basically it'll describe the exact same massage pen. But just to use examples on how they are describing featured benefits of, any kind of product and service, it really kind of helps you with your adjectives and how they are making such a ridiculous product so colorful and informative. So anyway, with that, this is where you have to go out and just do 3 or 4 different examples of what you would write as far as the massage pen, and just practice on that. So Chapter 9 is more like doing the work, and so practice, practice, practice. Chapter 10 is, of course, the next one. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I want to keep it under 7 minutes. So Chapter 10 and 11, hypnotic writing is basically talking about case studies. And so this is why I think you should buy the book as well, so you can honestly get a visual. Because if you're a visual learner, this information is going to be valuable to you versus somebody that's an auditory learner. Anyway, I've